California. It was like 10 o'clock the other night, and I was watching the news, and they were like, oh, and it's 102 in Las Vegas, and, you know, like right now. I was like, holy mother of, you know, Satan.
Yeah, I know. I'm really looking forward to being there in about 27 days when it's going to be like 118. And, you know, I'm going to be just sweltering like, oh, can somebody, you know, I was like, I can't even go and buy a prostitute. It's so hot outside.
Yeah, really. It's a good thing they deliver. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, does that come with room service or what? I don't understand. Yeah, good thing I'll be inside gambling and not outside dying.
That's when you do that thing where you go out to a black car and spray it with Pam and drop an egg on it and cook it.
Why's it gotta be black?
Because it cooks better, I think.
Because they like eggs better?
Cholesterol.
I would rather have the fried chicken than the egg, but thanks for the thought. Pepper racism.
2 minutes in, new record.
Yeah, we're going to be going to Vegas end of this month for his sister's turning 21 birthday bash or whatever. And so we went there for a honeymoon, but that was in February. And, I mean, it wasn't hot, but, you know, we drove and it was, you know, everything they have. It was like, where's all the trees and the plants and all that stuff? And they're like, oh, we don't have any of that here, you know, because they can't water, and, you know, they have to preserve everything, and so they only grow plants that naturally, you know, don't need a lot of water and all that stuff. So.
Cactus and plastic.
Yeah, and poker chip plants.
Plants made out of hobos and
shattered dreams.
Yeah. And gambling addiction.
And empty bank accounts.
Look at that. That's pretty. What is that? Yeah, that's hopelessness.
Yeah. Would you like a piece?
Yeah. Oh, look. I love those despair trees.
Yeah, and it's so crazy, too, because, you know, as, of course, with any major tourist attraction, you know, the city on the inside is all fancy and nice and stuff, and then, like, poverty is, like, directly outside of it in a ring of sadness, you know, you're like, now we're going to fly over some hobos and cardboard, you know, they can't afford to even eat at the buffet, but enjoy gorging yourself on, deliciousness.
Yeah, it's essentially, Pacific City and Crackdown 2 once you step past a certain, street in Las Vegas.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. And then everybody's just gorging themselves on the inside, you know.
Human flesh and
yeah. They're called what are they called? Not the infected, but
freaks.
The freaks. Yeah, the freaks. They're out there. They're gonna get us.
Yeah, they're ugly.
They got one good arm, one T-Rex arm.
It reminds me when we went to Shreveport that one time, and like you drive in and everything, and it's just like, I think we talked about this before, but it's like just crap hole city, and then
it smells like crap hole city too.
Exactly, but then like as soon as you pull up to the casino, you wouldn't even, you know, I mean, you're like, wow, you know, this is awesome. And then, you know, about 30 feet off of the property, and there's this guy standing there like, you know, 3 teeth and haven't had a shower and 6 teeth to go.
It's so sad. So sad.
Yeah, but whatever. We just drove right past them. Gave them the finger, and we're like, you know, hey, we're going to gamble. We're going to throw our money away instead of give it to you.
Yeah, and then you back over them as you leave. You're like, take that, hobo.
Yeah, go get your newspaper and wash my window with your spit. I don't care if that's all you have in your mouth.
Yeah, now I'm gonna go trade in my car because it's got hobo spit on it, because I can afford to.
Yeah. Watch me go drive my car off a cliff and go buy another one. Eat it, hobo. Oh wait, you can't.
Oh, here's $5 for drugs or alcohol. Take your pick.
You and your sadness city. Shreveport, city of sadness, except for like this block right here.
Yeah, except for the 2-mile radius. Yeah. It's not quite so sad.
Yeah, so except for the part that goes out onto the river.
Yeah, I didn't even know we were on a river the whole time. It's like, yeah, we can only gamble on the boat. I'm like, well, I ain't on no boat and I'm gambling. Ma'am, yes you are. Nuh-uh.
Yeah. Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth, doggy.
Hee hee. Get down.
Where don't you black people get all this money to gamble with? That's crazy.
We're not black, we're Indians. Oh, yo, 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 yo.
Oh, no.
Oh, good times.
I didn't know the Indian invented the buffet. That's a little known fact. I didn't know when I went to Las Vegas and Windstar in New Orleans.
I had no idea either. I assumed it was fat people.
Big, ugly, fat effers eating together.
Yeah. Or Texans, no.
Yeah, or your mom.
Yikes.
Zing.
Ruh-roh. But anyway, I guess we should introduce ourselves and say a little bit about ourselves. Yeah, I forgot about that part. This is the Uncanny Gamers. I think we're on like episode 24 or whatever. We don't care about numbering. We'll give this a fancy descriptive name when we get done, and then you'll all be like, "Oh snap! It's the Poopalicious Nugget Twit episode," and you know you'll understand. But
Oh, I'm Phoenix. You lost me about halfway in, like, oh, and then the show will be named. I'm all thinking about, like, cake and, like, how fast I can get the show done with so I can go take a nap. I'm like, oh, and I'm Phoenix, and...
Oh, and I'm Gemini, and this is Cold Cut Combo number 7.
That's in Subway. Is that Subway, or what do you...
Yeah, it's Subway. That's where I got that.
Oh, okay. We were watching a comedian, and he was talking about Subway and how big sandwiches are, that they can't fold them and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, because I had an experience the other day about that when I was behind a lady, and she kept telling the Subway sandwich artist, you know, she kept telling more, you know, like on all the toppings. So her sandwich was essentially like a little bit of meat and then like tons and tons of like, you know, the entire rest of the bar of condiments or whatever they're called.
Yeah. Well, you know, they're getting so expensive. Like, if you don't get the sub of the day and you get chips and a drink, that's like almost $7 or $8. And yeah, why wouldn't you have them pile on all that stuff? Because essentially it's just vegetables. I mean, garbage, you know? It's like...
like garbage. It's essentially just gonna, you know, you're just gonna shit it right straight out, like, as you walk out the door.
Pretty much, you're just eating a laxative. I mean, you know, it's like a 6-inch suppository or whatever. It's like, this is gonna be awful later. You know?
What I do is I actually just rake it into the floor and then eat the rest of the sandwich.
Yeah, right in front of the sandwich artist.
As soon as they hand me that rolled up thing, I just unroll it and I just rake it onto the counter. And I'm like, all right.
Start over.
Now we just did that formality so that way I can feel like I got my money's worth. Now take your dirty ass lettuce and get out of here.
No, I don't even get the lettuce when I go because it's always so gross.
I love the lettuce. I mean, you gotta have lettuce.
Well, I get the baby spinach, but I don't get the lettuce. You know, I don't like that shredded up.
Tell them I want the adult spinach. I don't really feel like eating babies.
I like can I get the baby ham and the baby bell peppers and the baby olives
and cover it with baby ranch.
Yeah, and a little bit of baby salt.
Yeah. Have anything newer, or you know, younger than baby?
Yeah, baby avocado, smear that on there. What do you mean that's 75 cents extra? Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know why. Since when is avocado? You can go buy an avocado for like 59 cents, but a smear of avocado is, you know, $1.
Yeah, I know, and then it like doubles on a foot long. It's like $2 for that. I'm like, I'm already paying like $10 for this sandwich, and I can't tell you how many times I've been online. Yeah, in line, not online, on the computer. And,
Subway bill.
That would be sweet. It's like, more.
Click, 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 more.
Please, somebody send me some more lettuce, more.
I just leveled up my tomatoes.
Yeehaw. Invite your friends.
Look, now co-op sandwich making.
Somebody help me make this footlong sandwich. I've got a whole party to cater. But, what was I saying? Oh, I can't tell you how many times I've been in line and behind some guy, and he's all like, so happy to get his little footlong sandwich, but it's not sub of the day footlong sandwich with chips and a drink. They're like, $9.97, please. He's like, how much? $9.97, please.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, that's a lot for a sandwich, you know. And
well, you get a footlong. Say you get a footlong for $5, and then as soon as you add chips and a drink, that's like $2.50.
Yeah.
So then you're instantly at like $7.50, and then tax. So that puts you in the $8 range, and it's like, whoa, you know, I'll go in there and I'll just give me the $5 footlong, and they're like, would you like anything with that? I'm like, no. I'm just gonna put enough ranch on there where I feel like I'm drinking something. More ranch, more. I want it dripping. I want to have to. I want to have to squeegee my sandwich off.
Yeah, I want to wring it out first into my cup.
Yeah, really. Can you put Coke on that, please? And just let it soak into the bread first.
Yeah. It's like, sir, this isn't a sandwich eating competition. You don't have to soak the bread. Yes, I do. Yeah. I've got to be done with the sandwich in 0.25 seconds.
By the way, do you have any weenies?
Yeah. I love Subway. And then, like, nobody ever orders a pizza, but lo and behold, they have that stupid sausage and all that stuff sitting out there. It's like, yeah, I know there's a pizza joint right next door, but I'd rather come in here to a Subway shop.
I'd rather come in here and watch you bastardize a pizza by whipping out whatever you use to make your little pizzas with. I've never seen in my entire life of going to Subway. Nobody's ever walked up and say, "Yeah, I'll take that pizza."
Yeah, I'll take that moldy crust you've been waiting there for me with.
Yeah. Finally, they're like, "Oh, finally, the first one." They pull it out, you know, and it's like, you know, it's you know, and they don't even know what to do. They're like, what a cheese, right?
Yeah, do I put this in the oven or do I smear it on the floor?
And I'm pretty sure I put my face in it and then roll it around to mash it down, and then that's the sauce.
Yeah, because I'm a teenager and I got pizza face anyway.
Oh, that's so nasty.
I know. Oh, yeah. They're like... And then I hate it when I don't know what the sub of the day is, and I'm like, I've been working weird hours, so I've been having to go there, and it's like, I know Wednesday's a good day because that's like turkey. Yeah. You know, I think Monday's like ham or something, but any other day I walk in and I'm like, shit, tuna?
Tuna's pretty good.
I'm like, I think, what's that, you know, or like meatball or like something crazy like that. And like, you know, because what can you put on a meatball, you know, besides like olives and jalapenos or something and cheese?
Yeah. See, I've seen people go through the line, get meatball, and load it with everything. Really? Yeah. And I'm just like, dude. And that's what I do. I just sit there and I go, dude. And they're like, what? I'm like, really?
You better be putting some ranch on that because, you know.
You better load that thing up with ranch or otherwise it's unedible. But yeah, because you texted me the other day and you were like, what's the sub of the day? And I looked online. They don't show it on their website because I guess it's different, like, by location or whatever. Yeah. So I was like, and then I you know, you Google and you find all these, like, have you ever been to, like, Yahoo Answers?
I think. And then it's all these dumbasses. They're like, my boyfriend doesn't love me because I work at Subway. Does anybody have a suggestion on how to get my boyfriend to not be such a jerk? Yeah. And then everybody answers, you should just be single anyway, you know, and all this stuff.
You should kill yourself.
Yeah, you should just quit Subway and just get a real job, you know.
Yeah. No, but it's all and that, and it's always like questions like that you could find out by Googling. Yeah,
and all the responses are like always like a year later. It's like I
and there's no help whatsoever.
I know. It's like I've cut my arm off. What do I do? You know, and then like a year later they're like, we should probably go to the doctor.
Might want to have that checked out. Yeah, no, I know, but and it's always like something you could Google, like, you know, like I've messed around there and I've seen people go in there and like. And it's so stupid because, you know, I read, you know, gaming news all the time and stuff like that. So, but people like I've seen go in there like, when's the new Xbox coming out? If anybody knew that, do you think that the information is going to be magically, you know, somebody from Microsoft's going to be like, well, Yahoo Answers person, 2012, blah blah blah, this date right here is going to have this. I mean, no one's going to pop on there and say, hey, this is the correct answer because nobody knows. Mm-hmm. And
then it's so stupid. And then they have, you know, one answer, you know, the last stupid question like, I don't know how to get my web page to work or whatever. And then there'll be like one like just genius, and he'll be like, oh, well, you'll do this, your OS software, blah, 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 you know, whatever, technical crap. And then...
mumbo jumbo, mumbo jumbo.
And then, you know, it'll be like the most brilliant answer, and then a couple dumbasses will be like, maybe you should check the cable cord, you know, whatever, and then she'll come back on and be like, that didn't work. Anybody else? You know, and then it's like, oh, Jesus. You know, this is a span over like 6 months. It's like, oh.
Somebody stumbled upon it and decided to make a smart-ass comment. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Yahoo Answers are just awful, and I think Facebook just started doing that, too.
Did they? Yeah, because I think I had like a sick mouse one time. I Googled, you know, like what...
Let's get another one and plug it into your computer.
yeah, you brought me another one, thanks. Yeah. But, you know, a sick, like, real live mouse. And, I Googled it, like, what medicine do I give it, you know, from the pet store or whatever. And, the Google Answers thing come on and...
They're, like, stabbing.
Well, they're like, oh, no, I read it on there, you know, and then it came up with, like, sick fish, and you can give the mouse the same kind of medicine you sprinkle in the fish tank and stuff if you dilute it and everything. And then it's like, well, the humane way to kill something would be to put it in the freezer.
I opt for baggies, sealed up baggies. No.
Yeah, they're like, you just need to put it in the freezer and put it out as everything. I'm like, oh, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, I was just looking for some medicine.
Yeah, really. I just want to save its life. I didn't say, how do I humanely kill it?
Yeah, how do I euthanize my husband? It's like, well, I just put him in the freezer.
I know. Yeah, just get your big freezer, put him in there. You know, if he asks any questions, just tell him hush.
Wait a couple hours, there you go. Yeah, and then come back and tell us how it went. Yeah. 3 years later, it didn't work.
Yeah, he's still warm.
Yeah, I didn't plug in the freezer.
Yeah. But he's covered in feces. Because what is this?
How do I cure my sick husband now?
Yeah, really. He's all gaunt and thin.
What's the cure for frostbite?
What's the cure for husbands?
What's the cure for oh no? You know.
What's the cure for oh no? What's the cure for oh shit?
What's the cure for remorse?
Yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Buyer's remorse.
Yeah, we're like, how do I build a time machine?
I know. It's literally the stupidest questions that number one you could Google, and then number two that like nobody in the world knows, and the last place that anything's gonna ever be posted is on Yahoo Answers because you asked it.
Nobody uses Yahoo, like Yahoo Messenger and like Yahoo anything, like Yahoo Mail. Oh, sorry. And any of that stuff, it's like nobody uses that anymore. I mean, nobody that I know of. I mean, they all like either Facebook or Gmail or Comcast. I don't know, well, a few people Comcast, but you know, it's like, who Yahoo? I don't see anybody. I'm Susan Marie Joe Bob at yahoo.com. No, I don't see that.
I know, if anybody told me their address and it was like AOL or Yahoo, I'd just giggle.
Yeah, you're in the past.
Yeah. What year is this, sir?
Yeah, go Yahoo answer that. Yeah. What's today's date?
I know. I literally, I remember when I was waiting because, you know, they were going to announce the Reach launch or whenever that was coming out, the game, and I remember because I was looking just to verify it because I think it had already been announced, but I couldn't remember exactly what it was, and so I did a quick Google search and you know I found it, but then there was a Google or Yahoo Answers and somebody had asked it, you know, like months before, and I was just like, wow, I mean, what do you think is going to happen? Well, really, I mean, it's just basically the biggest waste of time I've ever seen.
Yeah, I know. I don't understand.
Aside from this podcast.
Aww.
Zing.
Hey, what happened with us and the married gamers?
I think, tentatively, I haven't heard from Chris since, I don't know, it's been a few weeks that I had sent him a message, and I was like, hey, you want to record this weekend? They were going to Comic-Con, so, you know, I guess they would want to go to Comic-Con instead of record with us. Whatever, Mr. and Mrs. Lefty Brown. Oh, you know.
You know, our time is of the essence, and, I'm only 25 years old, and I can't wait around for some of the podcasts to come along, so.
Sweep us off our feet,
Yeah, I've got living to do, mister.
I've got living to do. Don't lie.
yeah, really. I just really have drugs and sleeping.
I could just be taken by the drugs at any minute. That's all. But yeah, no.
I could be overdosing right now. You wouldn't know because you wouldn't listen, do you, Lefty Brown? Do you?
Yeah. Send us an email in 6 months when you listen, jerk.
Yeah. I'm Phoenix, and today's the day I die of drug overdose because Lefty Brown didn't listen to me.
If only he had the foresight to call 911 after we posted this, and then he downloaded it.
Yeah, after we posted this on Google Answers. How do I stop this drug overdose?
How do I stop my left arm from twitching uncontrollably into my face?
Put it in the freezer.
Yeah, just the arm though. But yeah, so that was that, and so he was like, he was like, I think it's gonna be like maybe next weekend. Because he was like maybe the first week in August or whatever. So I don't know. It's it's up in the air. We'll get it done.
This is the first week in August. I kept this day open to podcast with him, and I got stuck with you. So that's it. That's all I'm doing.
Well, I'm sorry. I know I'm a sorry replacement for Lefty Brown.
That's okay. Probably the show probably wouldn't have worked anyway.
Yeah, but no, we're gonna hook up with those guys because I think we've done a show with them once and then it got lost in the time space continuum that is Windows or whatever, I don't know, and so we're gonna give it another shot and see. It should be pretty cool. But yeah, so next week maybe that's what you'll hear. You never know. We fly by the seat of our intensely awesome pants. Double rainbow pants, as it were.
Double rainbow. Okay, so I don't think I've gone on there and seen the video, but I've heard it on this talk show in the morning, and of course it was in the podcast last time. And
could the flashback episode be any better last time?
Well, yeah, I didn't hear myself talk about poop so much, but I guess that was my immature days. I like our podcast a lot better as it is now. I think we're much more familiar with it. I think the audio is a whole lot better quality.
Oh yeah, that was back when we were I think that show in particular, we were a Skype show and plus, all that stuff. So yeah, that show was a train wreck, but the content wise, I was I can't not do this,
Yeah, but I think the second half of it with the Assassin's Creed friends was really good. The audio was good. It was the first one we started using the Rock Band mic with, and I thought that was highly hilarious.
Yeah, I like that one too. Yeah, so because I had that one cut out, and I was like, okay, cool, I need something else, and I had something else cut out, but then I had a bolt of lightning hit me, and I was like, boop, side of the week. So I found that one, and I was like, Jesus had come down and pointed out the episode to me, and I was like, and so I put that in there, and then I wanted to put. I had those other stuff I wanted to put in somewhere, something, because I was like, it's just too funny to. I don't, and I wanted to do. I was like, well, maybe if I just cram a bunch of stuff together and then I'll put it out, and I was like, well, I'll put some talking in there too. And anyway, it was a big whole thing, and so I thought it turned out pretty well. Yeah,
I think it was good. Yeah, I know. Krusty's Dustbag's been disappointed that we haven't been doing a show. He likes to hear us rip Captain Awesome in his ear holes.
In thy ass.
Yeah, and I know Captain Awesome's been on a little bit more on Twitter and stuff, and following him, and of course Krusty, all that good stuff.
Yeah, Krusty's his own thing. I don't know how to describe him other than Krusty.
Yeah, I think it's funny. I don't know if you want to later, if you want to read some of his tweets or anything like that.
That could be funny.
That could be funny. Hang on, I'll go get on my Twitter real quick.
Yay, good times. But yeah, it's been a little, we've been a couple weeks. Last week we didn't record anything, even though we were, somebody over here was sick, but that's okay. But we still played online some Red Dead Redemption. So that was a blast. We killed a lot of bears and a lot of everything else in that game. Roaming around in free roam. Didn't get the achievement for killing bears yet, though. I wasn't really a dream. I don't know. It may have been a dream or whatever. But I got in there and played Red Dead again. Shot one bear and got the achievement.
Yeah. Really?
That was that. I had
I was like, wait, huh?
I had that thought. I'm playing Hydro Thunder.
Yeah, what's Hydro Thunder Hurricane?
That's a new racing game that just came out on XBLA. Sounds like your husband is buying XBLA games.
Hey, quit playing that Hydro Thunder game.
He's probably just playing a demo.
Yeah, I don't need him to. He saw that I had like 920 points. He's like, I'm gonna go spin them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm saving that for Laura Croft Avatar underwear.
It's out there, by the way.
Is it Avatar stuff?
Yeah, I think I saw it post up.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think it came out Thursday.
Yeah.
But
I just want the underwear. I'm hoping that they have the Laura Croft underwear for men.
Yeah, because Kenneth's Avatar is pretty much naked as it is.
Yeah, I just want a thong for mine, and I just want to put that ODST helmet in a thong, and I just want to, and then I want to dance around with my dragon. I mean, my dragon pet.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, that's exactly how it sounded. But yeah, I bought a Phoenix for my Avatar, and I bought Bonnie's outfit. So now I'm Bonnie. After we were playing some Red Dead Redemption, we played last weekend with Diabetic Dude, which was really fun. And we played in free roam. We went and killed some gangs, and we went and he showed us where all the bears are. And we were going for the achievement the barely legal achievement where you shoot 18 bears.
Yeah, I think so.
And so we were killing bears left and right, and it was pretty cool. They didn't seem as tough, as I thought they were going to, but
they just kind of like run at you and like what do you call it, like headbutt you or whatever. But they knock you down, but you can still get up, and you get knocked down, but you get up again. They're never gonna keep me down.
But especially if you're on your horse, they won't knock you down. You just get to shoot at them. And
you get up again.
And then you get down with yourself. Get down, get up again. That was fun, and we were shooting everything. I mean, we were just like, what's that? Yeah. And we just shot it. I mean, it was like a villager or whatever. It was like, what's that? And you shot it again, and then it was like rabbits and goats and deer and squirrels and beavers and
boars.
Yeah, boars out the wazoo. Horses, any person that ran by us on a horse, we shot them. And
got too close to the road, and then we just, oops, and then you have a bounty on your head. It's like, come on, leave me alone.
Well, you talk about that bounty. I know it's gay, and they come and follow you and stuff. But free roam's a lot of fun. It's like, because when you're in the actual game, then you have to go and pay your bail, and then if you die, then you have to start back over at a checkpoint and stuff. Free roam is, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, pretty much. The only problem is, what was I going to say? Wow. No, the only problem is like, I don't even know. No achievements. I haven't gotten like hardly any achievements for that game so far. I'm like 3 achievements, and I'm like 90 hours. No, not that many hours in. But I played. I think I'm almost to like past the first act.
Well, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. If you get, you just gotta go and do all that stuff with Bonnie, and then you can go to Mexico and stuff. So.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to go to Mexico. I think I'd rather go to
Yeah.
California.
You can go to California. You can go talk to California. He's going to California. You gotta go help him try and get to.
They have California girls there.
And they have popsicles too.
They're all melted. Melted popsicles.
Here's half a popsicle because it melted.
Hey, Mr. Marston, you want a popsicle? What the hell is that? Where'd you get refrigeration? This is like $14.92.
Yeah, $14.92. I think it's 1942. Wait, I don't know.
1940. It's the World War II.
Columbus sailed the ocean blue
during World War II. I don't know how accurate these facts are, but I took math.
Yahoo Answers. When did John Marston live? Yeah. What's his birthday?
Yahoo Answers. Can I have 1,000 achievements in Red Dead Redemption? Thank you.
Can you find me that there bear hunting guide somewhere on their internet? Because all I can do is go www.yahoo.com.
Dude, I know, right? Yeah, you ever see those people that they go to Google to search for Yahoo, or they go to Yahoo to search for they put in I don't know, wherever they want to go, but they put it in the search bar. But they actually put blah, blah, blah.com in the search bar, then when it pops up, then they hit the link.
Yeah, I know, and it's like people who are too stupid to spell Google have to go to Yahoo instead, and then that's where they search. They're like, I don't know how to spell that there, Google. They got 2 O's or 3 O's.
A million O's. It's like Cheerios. But yeah, I know, right? It's like, that's what they say is like the number one search term is like Google. And it's like, how do you're Googling Google?
I'm going to Google that Google. And then I'm going to Google myself. Yeah. Then I'll Google the internet.
I Googled in my pants. Highbrow.
Yahoo, how do I Google?
Yeah, really, that'd be the funniest thing ever. How do you get the Google?
Yeah, we should post that.
Yeah, I'm sure it's probably already there, but
aww.
Sad. But anyway, but yeah, that's what we did last weekend and everything. That's what we've been doing. So have you been playing anything else of note?
Haven't really had a chance to play anything. I know KBB started playing Dante's Inferno this morning. We watched a lot of South Park this morning, and he played Dante's Inferno. Well, I was getting ready, and that looked pretty good, but I haven't had a chance to actually play it myself. I wanted to, so I could do like a review on it, but then I just worked all week. So hopefully I'll get time this week to do it, because I'm on like the 3:30 to 10 schedule a.m., so I can get home, and if I don't pass out, I can play some. But mostly I'm just playing games on my iPhone, the Wii Rule and the Godfinger. Leveling up on that, leveled up a couple levels on Godfinger, and
what level are you on?
I think like 25, 24, 25. Yeah.
35.
I know, I saw you were at like 27 not too long ago, then you just been shooting up. I'm like, hey, wait for me.
I'm like in there like harvesting gold like a SOB.
I know you must play it all the time, because I only get to play it like once or twice a day, but they're all ready in like maybe an hour or two and stuff. So I'm at the point where I'm trying to get the Dragon Shrine, which I don't really have the all to buy. I just have to wait till I level up, because I bought the Dragon Cave instead. Mm-hmm. And
I did that too. I bought that Dragon Cave when they were on sale.
Yeah. I bought it the week before they went on sale. I was like, crap. And I know. And then I gotta get 20 buildings, but my plan's not big enough to put 20 buildings in there.
I just now got the one for 15, because I was like, I had to like move my stuff and space it out, and I don't think there's enough room to put 20 unless you just make a bunch of teepees like those little ones.
Yeah, well, I did. I had gotten the one for 15. Now it wants me to do 20, and I think I have 15 or 16 on there as well. I started deleting the small stuff like the fountains and the wells and everything. I've just been buying big buildings, so I don't know. I'm getting up there, but I probably won't be able to until I expand my planet. Or I'm trying to do the terraform where I go up, but it takes a long time because it takes 2 every time.
Yeah, see, that bugs me too. Because have you done it where you'll do terraform and like it'll do like the big kind of like Earth explosion type things, but it doesn't actually go up?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
I don't know, I've done that several times, and I've quit doing it because it's wasting my mana to do it, because it doesn't actually do anything.
I have to. Mine does it, but it doesn't do a whole lot. But because I had to make so much, I had to drop it down so much to build like a lake one time, and then now I have to build it back up. So I
had to actually put I bought because I was trying to get that 15 thing, so I bought I think it was like a whale ship.
Oh yeah,
and it's cool. It doesn't give you very much anything though, but the only place I could put it was in the lake. Yeah. So I put it in the lake, and then I tried to put followers in there, and they'd be swimming, but they wouldn't build it, of course. So I had to actually like bring the sun over and evaporate all the water, and then then they would get down there and start working on it. But yeah, I was like, oh,
you can't scuba dive down there.
Yeah. I'm God, bitch. Get down there.
Well, I did that one time with the one where you had to go and find, like, the 4 chests. Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, I broke open, chests. I forgot how many, but, one was on the bottom of my leg. I'm like, oh, man,
I had that, too, because I had that thing for a long time. And I was like, where is it? And I started terraforming down there when I did that whale ship. And then all of a sudden it popped up. I was like, oh.
I'm like, oh, you've been down there this whole time? Like, jackass.
and then good luck trying to hit it with lightning through the water.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not going to work, So I brought it back up and, like, screw this lake. I don't have enough room for a lake. I need buildings and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I decided too. Because I tried to keep it around because I thought it was cool. But, now it's like, lake, schmake. They can go drink beer.
I know, yeah. Maybe go build a tavern. Make a tent, whatever.
Yeah. I love the little taverns. And I got like a thatched tavern or something. Or, Yeah,
those are cool.
Yeah.
I want to get the pirate stuff. I'm not high enough in a level yet.
I am.
Whatever, jerk.
I know, I gotta get that dragon shrine. I think that's my next big purchase. I've got like 5,000 gold or something, like almost 6,000 gold right now, but I don't have anything to spend it on.
I think it's awe. It costs awe.
Yeah, I hate that too, because you can't. You can go buy awe for money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna go buy awe for money.
But you get a certain amount when you level up, I think.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for that. So, but yeah. Anyway. But yeah, Godfinger, I actually wrote up a review on it. I wrote a real review on it on the Uncanny Gamers website. So I go check that out if you want to read my little review of Godfinger.
Yeah, sure.
Not you, everybody else. No.
I'm like, oh yeah, whatever. Like I read anything you send me anyway.
I know, right? But anyway, yeah. So Godfinger's awesome on the iPhone. By the way, I don't know if we said that.
What?
I said it's on the iPhone. By the way, I don't know if we said that.
Oh no, I don't think so. Yeah, both of those, WeRoll and Godfinger on the iPhone.
Screw WeRoll or something.
You should get that. It's fun.
I don't like that.
What? It's the same thing.
No, I just don't want to like it. Exactly. I'm just like, I'm committed to one game and that's it. I can't do more than one of these type of games.
Whatever, man. Whatever.
I will not start a farm.
It's not a farm. It's a kingdom.
No, I will not start a kingdom. I'm already God. What do you want me to do? Go backwards?
Yes, be a king. You have to Google answer it.
Yeah, next thing you want me to do is be a peasant.
Yeah, and then farm your way to the top.
Yeah. Well, that's what Farmville is.
I know, I see your, how do you do that? Because I see your stuff on your Raptor, and it's like, Gemini Ace has played Petville, Farmville, Frontierville, and I'm like, why does all that go to your Raptor?
Well, because I have the Raptor client downloaded.
Oh.
And then I had to uncheck it, because every time I would start playing, it would say I would start playing, so I had to uncheck it to where it wouldn't do the flash type games. Mm-hmm. So I took that off, but it's still, every time it says like what games I've been playing. It does that because Reed's been playing Farmville, and she's been dabbling in, I guess, Fishville and Petville or whatever. Just like, but yeah, mostly Farmville. It's a good time.
That's cool.
Yeah. So now I'm like, you can't say anything about me playing games.
I know. I've given up everything else, but Frontierville. I was trying to keep up with Farmville, but then it's like,
including life.
Yeah. I asked Google Answers what to do, and they're like, give up Farmville. And I was like, okay. But
that's the wrong answer.
Yeah, and then I Googled it, and it said I should keep on going, so I trusted Google instead. But I just couldn't keep up with it, because it's like I would build a nursery for all these stupid little calves I have running all around my farm, so then they could grow up. Well, then I don't have enough nails and bottles and blankets and bricks and boards to make that. And you have to have 10 a piece of it, everything like that. And so then, then people stopped sending that, because the next thing came out, which was a Japanese barn. You had to have 10 bricks, 10 wood, 10 nails, 10 reeds, 10 thatched blah, blah, whatever's. And then I got, some of the stuff, but I can't never get enough, wood and all, and the nails and all that stuff. Then, all of a sudden, that was over with. And then they're like, now we're going to start building beehives. And you can send bees and beeswax and nails and bricks and wood. And I'm like, oh my God, And then I pour some of my resources into the first building. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to finish this one. Then I can't get enough. And I'm like, oh but then I'll start the next one because I get all the special stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I get all the special stuff. Go get them. And, you know, like the bees and all that stuff, and then I can't finish that. And it's like, oh. So, at least in Frontierville, I've gotten more stuff. It seems like easier to me. You know, my friends are more likely to send me stuff. I'm like, I can only do one. It's too stressful to try and get all this beeswax and stuff. I just can't do it, you know. And then the co-op farming, and then, you know, plow. Oh, you don't have enough there fuel, Phoenix. You want to get some more fuel? Ask your friends. I'm like, I don't want to ask my friends. Just, I work hard all day in my farm. Give me fuel, you know. What if I don't have any friends? You know, even though I have like 30 people in here that play this game. I'm tired of going, accept fuel, accept beeswax, accept mystery gift. You know, it's like, oh.
Yeah, well, that's how they get you.
I know, but I gave them all up except for Frontierville, and I like Frontierville, which I think my potatoes are ready to harvest, but we'll see.
Are they?
Yeah, they are, I think so. Here I am, I'm like, click.
As that.
Well, I guess that's all that I've been playing. We actually were playing some Borderlands earlier. We couldn't find anything else to play. And we started playing some Borderlands. Did we talk about that yet? Okay. So, I'm like a level 17 or 18 or 19 Siren. The chick with the phase powers.
Face powers?
Phase.
Oh.
Like phase, like P-H-A.
I just walked up to you and just stared at you real hard. Look at my face powers.
Yeah. Like me, I'm gorgeous. Yeah.
I'll turn you into blubber.
And, so I don't really know what that does, but whatever. She turns invisible for a little while, and then she goes, ah! And then, so, now that we're kind of halfway awake from that game, what'd you think about it?
I thought it kind of blew.
Yeah. I just don't understand, because, I mean, I think I've talked about this before. We tried to play Borderlands, and every time KB and I play, it's like we instantly just fall asleep, because it's just so redundant. I mean, like you were saying, it was kind of like, what, Crackdown?
It was, what I was saying was, like, people have been super complaining about Crackdown 2, it's repetitive and stuff like that, and yeah, you do the same thing over and over again, but dear God, we played Borderlands for, what, maybe like an hour?
Maybe.
And, like, talk about, that's repetitive. I mean, it's run in, shoot dudes till they kill you, respawn, run in, shoot same dude till he kills you, respawn, shoot same dude, respawn, shoot same dude. Respawn.
And granted, you did have a disadvantage of coming in like a level 1 soldier or whatever.
Berserker.
Level 1 berserker. But, and I was already a level, 18, and so the enemies were harder, granted, and you didn't have the, level up guns and stuff like that. But even with KB and I playing, or even when I would go in there alone, I would die instantly. Well, I mean, it lasted a little while, but I would still die, even with my leveled up weapons and stuff, and,
even you, I guess I would assume that those guys were at your level, I guess, what they should be for your level, maybe not my level, and that's understandable, but you still were having, you were still respawn, shoot, respawn, shoot, die, respawn, repeat, maybe not as often as me, but, to clear that area out, we each must have respawned, you must have respawned at least 10, 15 times. I know I respawned probably about 30 or 40. Yeah, and it gets very redundant, and then, especially if we have to go and, get a car, and then go and kill those little buggies we had to kill, and... No, that was the biggest pain in the ass, doing, it's like, okay, 20 rockets at this thing, or whatever, however many it takes. Come on, let's...
And you have to kill 8 of them?
Yeah. By the way, we're not trying to extend the game by just making you kill more enemies. No, that's not what we're doing at all.
Yeah, I know. But then you have to go and you have to go follow this. Then you have to go, and once you do your objective, go kill Scrag in the Cave of Death, and go get his gun of hatred, and come bring it back. You hear? And then, like, we'll go do that. And then, after we respawn about 30 times because it's a boss. And then we'll go and then we have to go all the way back and then turn in our reward. Yeah. And then get our next assignment. Like, okay, now go kill Fag over in the Cave of Gay. And then flip 2 switches. Then come back. And we're like, okay, I'm going to kill Fag in the Cave of Gay. And then we'll flip the switches and we come back. Oh, there's a bug. Oh, we shot it. Oh, scary. And then we go and turn that in. Oh, go find my 2 missing teeth out in those piles of shit out there. Because some Scraggle Rock monster ate them. And I'm like, okay. And then we go do that. Then I'm like dead asleep because it's so redundant.
Yeah, I mean, I heard like everybody, that I on like my Twitter and stuff like that. Oh, Borderlands, best game, blah blah. And I was like, and I was planning on getting it like when it was like a platinum hit, $20, maybe with the DLC on the disc, whatever. Yeah. Forget about it. I'm not even wasting my time because that's just, it's all about like I heard about there's so many all these guns, you can make these different guns, stuff like that. And all these different combinations, and it's like I don't think I have 90 hours to sink into something to possibly like.
The thing about the guns, which they're cool and stuff, because I picked up like Scrag or Scrappy's shotgun or something, and that was pretty cool, but it takes a long time to reload, but it's still cool, and you can get different weapons with like fire and electricity snipers.
Yeah, I heard about that, and I didn't expect to be walking in at level 1 and be like, lightning gun, but let me find a piece of something, let me at least begin a process of putting a gun together, from the get-go. I don't know what level I got to be to where I can, I can conjure hell from my fingers, but let's make it level 5.
Yeah, but the thing is that, even I'm a level 17 and I've only gotten so many points where I can, like, upgrade whatever I do, like my ninja skills or my, my phase walking, whatever that does, And so, I don't know, and I haven't seen, and there's some weapons I've picked up, and it's like, you gotta be level 36 to use this weapon, or level 25 to use this shield, so I'm carrying this stuff around, like, oh, I want to keep it, I want to save it, but you only have, like, 20 slots to hold your health, your grenades, all your weapons, you can switch it, you have 3 weapons you can switch out readily, and the other ones you have in reserve, and it's like, and then you have so many slots for all your ammo and all that stuff, so it's like, you're running out of stuff before...
running out of ammo constantly. Respawn, you get like 1 clip, I guess, after you respawn. Yeah. Oh, you're out of ammo. Oh, really? That's great, because the guy, the super guy that's probably just really kind of a grunt is kicking my ass up and down this place, and I just put like 8 shotgun shells into him, and he's still coming at me. I have no idea what his health is. No idea. It just keeps saying critical.
It's that little red bar above him, and then if you hit him in the head or like in the heart or something like that, then it's like critical, but it just does more damage than a regular shot would.
Oh, I would assume that like if I shot him and it says critical, then the next shot should be the kill shot. I would assume. Well,
I think critical is more like he can't fire his weapon as well, and stuff like that. His brains are splattered over the thing, so he can't defend himself as well.
Well, I don't know. I just I don't know. Maybe I came into it wrong or whatever. But
well, no. We came into it. We were like, yeah, because the guy that sold us to it was like, because it's very hard to find any 2-player games, especially a 2-player split screen. Although this game we can only split it 2 ways, not 3 ways. So it was just either you and I playing or you and KB playing or something like that. And so it's we're like, well, finally a 2-player game, sweet. Oh yeah, this game's awesome, it's better than Resident Evil 5. I'm like, really? Because I love Resident Evil 5. Oh, this must be great. Let's buy it. It's like $34. Yeah. And so we're like, oh, sweet. And so we get home, and it's like instant Ambien. It's like, like, now we're gonna go. Even Kenneth, when you and I were playing it, he passed out. I'm like, God, this game. We should just bottle this and sell it as Lunesta, And where did those commercials go? I never see any commercials for Lunesta anymore or Ambien.
I don't know. I think they fell asleep.
Yeah, the producers are like, oh.
they're all like, "Wait, this shit's too good. We're not giving it away anymore. We're taking it.
We're keeping it for ourselves, selling it to Mexico.
See you in 2012, bitches.
When we all die."
But yeah, no, I just thought it was, gonna be super awesome, mega great, and it was like just so like it just kind of felt generic. It just like, oh, let's go shoot these dudes over here and kill them all. Which I mean, I like those kind of games, but because that's usually what I like to do is go kill everything. Wherever it is, I'm killing it. But I don't know. I mean, personally, I'll play Crackdown in a heartbeat before I pop in, before I go buy go buy Borderlands, even on sale. Because at least Crackdown, it's fun. I can level up, and I've already got a badass dude that's jumping off of buildings and shit like that. Which I gotta keep working on that. Excuse me, because I gotta what was that? I gotta keep leveling up because I want to unlock the helicopter, so I gotta get my driving up, and I want to unlock the glide suit, which I still haven't done, even though I've finished the story mode. But still got a ton of achievements to get in that game as well. And I'm hoping whenever y'all get it from GameFly, that's when I'm really hoping we can sink our tooth in it.
Well, I put it at the top of the queue, but they sent me, it's like the most wanted game off of GameFly right now, but they sent me Dante's Inferno instead, so that's what I got.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, it's whenever. No worries. By the time you get it, it'll probably be cheap. You just end up keeping it.
Yeah, I'll have to get it, wait for a little while for it to cool down and everything, because I ended up buying BioShock 2 for like $10, and so, again, because I had it for so long, and it's like paying $17 a month, it's already, paid for, So, yeah, but Borderlands, I mean, every now and then you'll come across, like, flying birds and stuff, and, that'll be kind of fun, but it's just so few and far between. And I hate that little dot you see in the bottom of the screen, you have to follow it. It's like, oh, do I go left? Do I go right? Yeah. Just give me a line with the destination point. That's kind of what I want, but...
No, I think so, too. I mean, give me something a little bit more. I mean, and plus give me, that's another reason, okay, I'll go back to Crackdown again. That's another reason I like Crackdown, because they give me a point on the map, like a cell location I need to take down. I can beeline straight there. I don't have to, take roads and do shit like that. Yeah. I hop on the highest building and just jump at that direction and just go and go and go straight. And I can, whatever it is, swimming, running, jumping off stuff, like I said. And I just go straight there because there's really nothing in my way, rocks that I can't drive over and stuff like that, Yeah. I can go anywhere.
Gates in the way.
Yeah, random gates. Oh, I gotta go activate this. To me, it just felt like the most artificially lengthened game, because it's just like, we'll just make these guys super tough, and then we'll add a whole bunch of places where you gotta stop and do stuff for no real reason, and then, then we'll have you respawn about 30 times per battle. And that'll, hey, 80-hour game.
Yeah.
Cha-ching!
Yeah, oh, look, you're level 99. Whoop-dee, you broke the Xbox. It's like, whatever.
Yeah, good times. But yeah, that's my impression of Borderlands in the hour that I played. And,
I can't ever get that hour back.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. I was like, we should have played Halo.
I know, and then the other day, shut up. Then the other day, Kenneth and I went through and we unlocked a new level like that, the Wheatlands or whatever we went to, and that was an achievement. It was like 25 points, and we leveled up. That was like another 10 points, and I was like, oh, sweet, an actual achievement. Yeah. I mean, there are achievements to be had. It's just taking us so long to play the game. It's not really
between naps.
Yeah, between falling asleep for days and days into a coma of boredomness.
Somebody has to come over and eject the disc, and y'all all of a sudden wake up. Oh, what day is it?
They know after I missed 4 days of work, they're like, oh, we need to go to Elena's house. She must have started Borderlands.
Yeah, somebody just has to, shut the power off at their house for 5 minutes and then let everything reboot.
Yeah, oh, where have I been?
Was I in Narnia?
Yeah, I met that half goat, half man, and Laszlo was there, and
Laszlo?
Yeah, the lion, whatever his name was, Aslan.
Oh, I think his name was Lion. Lion, dude.
Big fucking lion.
Yeah, I think his name was Simba.
Nala. Mufasa.
Scar. Name the rest of them. Timbo. Or whatever.
Toucan Sam.
What was it? Timbo and Mudbutt or something. Timbo and Mudbutt, I think it's what they're called.
What? Timon and Pumbaa.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Moonface and stinky ass.
Yeah, that's what I said. Timbo and Mudbutt. How good of a cartoon would that be? Timbo and Mudbutt coming soon. Move over, Phineas and Ferb. Timbo and Mudbutt are coming to town.
It's a kooky, yeah, they're two kooky friends living in the wilderness. What's gonna happen next when Mudbutt gets stuck under a rock?
Because of his muddy butt.
Mudbutt's not allowed into Timbo's family's house because he's got a muddy butt. And Timbo has to explain to his parents why his friend's got mudbutt syndrome.
It's like every episode ends with like, because the reason why he has mud butt is because he eats like this certain bush. And every episode's like, did you eat the doo-doo bush again? And he's like, wah wah.
Did you eat the mud butt bush again?
Did you eat the diarrhea bush again? And then they zoom in on mud butt, and he's just like, wah wah.
And then Timbo's like, oh, mud butt.
Oh, mud butt. And then you just hear credits.
Join us next week where Mudbutt eats two bushes.
It gets explosive up in this episode.
Join us next week when Mudbutt infects the whole watering hole.
And then rockets into space because he held it too long.
Yeah. Watch next week when Mudbutt gives everybody E. coli.
Yeah, it's like Dora. Can you spot the corn? That's right.
You got it. Watch next week when Mudbutt destroys all the crops for the entire forest, and half the population dies of starvation.
And then don't miss the episode where Timbo gets toxic shock syndrome from and Mudbutt's got to save him using only his butt.
His muddy butt.
Mudbutt powered motorboat.
Join us next week when Timbo winds us up and leaves Mudbutt forever.
Not before killing him.
Join us next week.
A really dark episode. Timbo kills Mudbutt. Leaves him, or he thinks he does, and leaves him for dead. And it's in a special 2-part episode. Then Mudbutt returns. The return of Mudbutt.
Wah, wah, wah.
It's like the death of Superman, the death of Mudbutt, and the return of Mudbutt. He's all like stronger and more powerful. His ass is even bigger.
More muddy. Even more muddy, but Mudbutt, you're twice as big. Oh, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit on you. Wait, did I say sit?
Yeah, you shouldn't have killed that boy. He was just a barber.
Mudbutt Senior, Mudbutt Junior here. Son of Mudbutt.
Really, muddy butt.
Really. We got this. Do you remember when at Reese's birthday he got that truck? That truck. Well, it came with like a book. Yeah. You know, it was like Chuck and Friends. And so we were reading it the other day, and it's all about Chuck and his friends. But like they go and Chuck, he's like, oh, I'm gonna go over here. So he gets one of his friends, and they go off and they get all dirty, and like every page is like, and they got really dirty. And then you turn the page and he goes finds another friend, and they go get really, really dirty. And then on and on until finally they're like really, 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 really dirty. And it's like, oh my god, how dirty are these trucks, Chuck?
Yeah. How awful is this book, Chuck?
Yeah, I know. It's like, okay. And then they get clean at the last page or next to the last page.
Yeah.
And then And then?
And then Mudbutt comes and they get dirty again?
And then, that's the last page is just Mudbutt just raining down fire and brimstone.
That should be a video game where it's like Mudbutt is like, Mudbutt, make me a path across this thing. He's like,
that'd be awesome. I mean, Timon's just the platforming dude, and like Mudbutt's the guy that's like, you hit like X, and he swoops in and gives you sprays your path.
Nice. He's like Magneto, but with shit.
and Timon is like skates across it, like he's like shh.
He's like Iceman, but with shit.
Exactly. He just rides Mudbutt, but Mudbutt's facing the other way, his butt first. He's like yeah, slapping his ass.
No, that's awful. The worst game ever.
G-O-T-Y.
That's almost as bad as the game without any buttons.
That was awesome. The stupid independent game we found on Xbox Live. What was it called? The no button game or something like that?
I think so.
Yeah, the no button game. So basically, you don't have to use any buttons, except for when you have to use buttons.
Yeah, unless you really want to use a button, you can. Unless you're too stupid to not use a button.
If you can't come up with a cardboard box or a box-shaped object, we'll let you use a button.
Yeah, or like, couldn't you theoretically put it on the table or something? And I mean, it was just like you had to flip your controller upside down and then tap on each side or whatever to make yourself run. Or if you didn't really want to go through the hassle, you can just press A.
Yeah. Yeah. You just hold down the A button and it's an automatic win. Huh? But yeah.
A button for the win.
Yeah, it's like, how is that going to work? Tapping it, but then you realize you basically face it down like bumpers down to where like I guess the triggers register when you tap. But yeah, it was so stupid.
Yeah, it was really lame. I didn't really care for it at all. It was like, and then you had to run and then jump over these objects and just different crap like that. It wasn't very fun.
You know what? It was more fun than
what?
Borderlands.
Yeah, it was. I laughed more and had more fun. I mean, I haven't ever
in the 30 seconds of the no button game than I did in the hour of Borderlands.
I could tell that you didn't like it because there's usually not very many games that we play where we're both just sitting there in silence, like. And it was like neither one of us were talking, and Ken was asleep, and it's like usually we're like, this game is awesome, or let's go.
Look at what I did.
Yeah, let's go get in this car. I'm gonna turn it pink. Oh, sweet. And then we were just both sitting there like, I wonder if he's gonna say if he's done.
No, I was waiting for you too. I was about to say that. I was like, yeah, because I'm sitting there because I'm thinking. Well, maybe it's just me, maybe I just am not like, good or whatever, and I'll just wait. I'm all like,
well, maybe I should just say I have like diarrhea, and I can get out of this game.
Yeah, something. I'm just like, well, maybe the controller will stop working or something will happen.
Maybe a meteor will come out and smash this Xbox and shatter the disc inside.
Maybe a wild boar will come and chew off my hand, and I won't have a choice but to not to play.
You play the one button game though.
Yeah, I can still play one button game with my nose.
Maybe Mudbutt will come in and crap everywhere.
Soak us all with feces and run off.
And then that'd be a lot of brown marker for that cartoon.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I was thinking the same thing. I was gonna say the same thing. The whole time I'm sitting there, it's like. Well, this is sucking, but I guess we should at least, finish killing these dudes, or finish killing these dudes, because I hate to, quit mid-killing.
I guess we should go and kill all these 50 dudes, even though it's going to take me an hour and a half.
Yeah, even though it's the most pointless assignment ever.
Yeah. It's like all that for something I could jump around them and go and switch the button off. It's like, get the hell out, let's go, It's like, why do we even need to destroy everybody?
Yeah. By the way, don't let me drive the vehicle in so I could use the weapons on the vehicle. That's convenient.
That's why you have your shotgun with 3 shells in it.
Yeah, my what was it? Revolver shotgun. It holds 6 shots and it's like reload. But normal games, when you just pull the trigger when you're out of ammo, automatically reload. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to make you press X even though you've pulled the trigger 4 times.
You're just spoiled.
Yeah, no, I'm spoiled by good games.
Yeah, you're spoiled by Mudbutt.
I'm spoiled by games like, what was it? Timon and Mudbutt or Timba and Mudbutt?
Timba and Mudbutt. Timba is like, what? Timba!
Timba! And Mudbutt's like, ah.
And they're just like sitting in like a hammock, you know. And it's like, oh, Timba, you've got gas.
That song, the circle of mud,
The circle of shit, circle of life. We're all gonna be feces in the end.
Mud butt girls, you know, so incredible.
Timba chicks running on the beach.
We'll melt your mud butt.
Where's Snoop Dogg?
Yeah, baby boy. Timbo and Mudbutt in the house. Yeah, we're gonna rap now.
Yeah.
Rap battle for the win.
Who else is here to rap battle?
Eminem, blah blah blah. Eminem, blah blah blah. Blah.
Yeah. Could he be in more songs here lately?
I know, right? His new album came out. It's like, 17 singles first week.
Yeah.
Every song is single. I don't care what it is. Half the album's shit anyway, but put it all out there. We'll see what sticks.
I know. That's why I kept telling Kenneth, I'm like, yeah, Eminem's new album came out. No, because he's like a huge.
Turn on the radio, you'll hear it.
He's like a huge Eminem fan. He's like, no, I just bought it. I was like, yeah, back for your birthday, he had another album. This one's like him and like every other person that ever wrote a song ever.
Yeah, it's like Rihanna and like every other chick that sings.
B.O.B. and he's on that one song.
I do like that B.O.B. album though. I downloaded that. I do like that.
Okay, that Magic Man song with Rivers Cuomo.
I brought you that.
Oh my god, that's like the best song ever made ever.
I love the Airplanes one with what's her name?
Yeah, I like Rivers Cuomo's voice like so much, especially in that song. I'm just like, I just want that to be. I need to make that my ringtone.
I hate it.
No,
I'm just kidding. No, but
we should put it at the end of this show.
Done and done.
Done it. Oh, I love that song so much. Every time I hear it on the radio and deliver in the mail, I crank it up real loud, and all the people are like, "Oh, I hear it." And I'm like, "Shut up! I got the magic in me."
It's worth the hearing loss.
Yeah, it's worth my job. Losing my job because I'm playing music too much.
Yeah, no, I like that album quite a bit. But yeah, I'm not too big of a fan of the new Eminem album per se. Like I like that one song with like a Rihanna, you know.
Yeah.
There's maybe one other one that I like, but yeah.
Yeah, you gave me that. I started to listen to a few of it because I told Kenneth. Yeah.
Okay, I brought it to you again, but anyway.
That's fine. I'm used to duplicates. But I was showing Kenneth. I was like, oh, it's Eminem. I'm like, Eminem and who?
Yeah.
Eminem and what? Eminem and Slim Shady. You know, it's like.
Yeah, Eminem and Marshall Mathers. You know what drives me crazy too is like.
What?
I tell you.
What?
I tell you, Mudbutt.
Mudbutt drives me crazy.
I hate the Mudbutt and the Timber.
It's like Timberland.
Yeah, Timberland and Mudbutt. That'd be awesome. Be like the best rap duo ever.
Could you imagine somebody be calling like a rapper like Mudbutt and he's like Eminem and Mudbutt?
Mudbutt, Mudbutt, but it's like got dots between it, you know. So it's like that you make it. You think it's an acronym, but it's really not.
Yeah, like B.O.B. It's like Bob, but it's like, what does that stand for? It took me a long time. I was like, oh, it's B.O.B. Wait.
I know.
It's, then I heard in the beginning of that one song, it's like, hi, my name is Bob, and I approve this message, and then he goes to the song, I'm like, wait, are you Bob or are you B.O.B.?
Yeah, so that's how I remember. I think I asked Reed that the other day because I was like, "So what are we supposed to call him, Bob or B.O.B.?" She's like, "I don't know. What do I look like, black?"
Hey, wait. Yahoo Answers. Yeah. Do I call B.O.B. Bob or B.O.B.? Do I have to say it out every time, or is it Bob, or is it black other boy?
Yeah.
Other black boy.
Is it big old black?
Big old blackie or just Bob?
Is it B.O. Butt? Mud Butt?
Is it Mud Butt Bob or?
Like, these rappers have like 4 or 5 names. Yeah. Call me B.O.B. M.U.D. D.B.U.T.T. Or you can call me Bobby or Bob or Bimbo or Bubba J or Bo Reef.
You're Magic Man.
Magic Man. You can call me Rivers Como. Rivers come over or whatever. I don't care.
Rivers come over here.
Red Rivers.
Come over here.
Yeah, something. But anyway, what we're talking. Oh, what drives me crazy is about the tagging on because I downloaded his album and then I put it on my iPhone, of course. legally.
Yeah.
I'm sure. And
Of course.
yeah. And the tagging is like every time there's one that's like Eminem featuring blah blah, and so like they all like sort out when you're looking under artist.
Mm-hmm.
It's Eminem featuring, so you have like 6 separate lines for I just want to listen to the album. I want to listen to the album in the album order as it was put together. So then I go over into albums, and they're named that way too in the album. When you sort it by album. So I'm like, so then, and I have yet to go fix it myself because I just wanted to say, if it's an Eminem album, make the album artist Eminem. And then I don't care who it's featuring, who it has, whatever. I don't care. Quit. And then I have to sort it because I can't listen to the, whole album like as one whole piece. I don't know. Anyway. you're all like, I don't even know. I don't tag anything.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, my iPod's always on shuffle, so I can't listen to anything in order, even if I wanted to.
I still see, and you're younger than me, but I'm a, huh?
Well, yeah.
Obviously, I'm near dead, but
I'm near my butt.
Yeah. I'm about 3 weeks away from full on mud butt. Onset mud butt.
Diabetes onset mud butt.
Type 3 mud butt.
I've got to take a shot every day to keep away the mud butt.
Yeah, into my butt.
I have this special salve for this mud butt.
It's called the cork.
Yeah, I'm on the mud butt diet.
It's all cheese.
I got a colon cleansing mud butt diet.
It's just Worcestershire sauce and depression.
Oh no, Worcestershire sauce. I heard Eminem rap about that in one of his songs. He's like, I rap this shit. Where's the Worcestershire sauce? And I'm like,
I know, dude. Some of his stuff on this album was like, what? What are you saying?
I was like, what are you? Oh my god! And when he goes like, I get to watch her leaving out the window. I guess that's why it's called a window pane. I'm like, what?
Wow, nice pun.
I guess that's why they call it window pane.
He's like, I'm gonna just some set this house on fire, and it's like,
I'm tired of the bed and set the house on fire because that ain't illegal.
That doesn't make any sense because you were just like 2 minutes ago. You were like, I love her, and we're like,
I guess
cookies and candy.
I guess that's what happens when a tornado meets a hurricane. I guess.
Tornado meets it's a tornado and a volcano.
Oh, a tornado meets a volcano. I'm sorry.
That's possible.
Sorry, I misquoted.
Please get it right, or else I can't. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, I didn't know Rihanna was a hurricane or a tornado or whatever.
Yeah, by the way, I didn't know she liked to be hit either. I'm gonna stand here and let you punch me, 'cause I like the way it hurts.
And I really like Chris Brown.
Chris Brown just didn't hit hard enough for my taste.
Yeah, that's why I got no hair, because it was slapped right off my head. Mud butt.
Mud butt. That's what I call Chris Brown. His last name's Brown.
Yeah, he didn't scrub very well.
But yeah, no, some of the lyrics I used to come up with, it's just like, man, I don't even know what you're trying to do, but that ain't working.
Yeah, I got spaghetti vomit on my shoe and crack in a bottle.
Yeah.
And a window pane.
Yeah. I saw her crawling out the window, so I pushed her ass. I guess that's why they call it window pane. Yo.
And I slammed it shut on her neck. And I guess that's why they call it window pane. Now she needs a chiropractor. What?
That song you did with like B.O.B. or Bob or whatever was pretty decent. Ace Airplanes, but I like the original without him though.
Yeah. What is that? What if I never got on that plane and I never had a job and I never did nothing with myself and what if I got diapers and food stamps instead of being super rich and dumb? What if? Wishes, airplanes, stars, pain, windows.
What if mud butt was mud butt? Something's happened with my mud butt. It's going away. 'Cause I'm on an airplane. And it's my propulsion.
What if mud butt was one of us?
just a timber like one of us.
Just a rapper like one of us. What if mud butt was here?
Wait. Mud butt. Remember that song? That one song, it was just like all M's. That was the name of the song.
Mud butt. Mud butt. Mud butt bop. Bop. Mud butt.
One song he was like, because he's like, it's that real deep voice guy, Crash Test Dummies.
Yeah, or like, do not bury mud butt on the open plains. Where the western wind blows.
It blows towards my house.
But we buried mud butt there anyway. And now nobody lives there. It smells.
It's like living next to a paper factory. Oh.
What if mud butt was one of us?
Just a slob like one of us.
With a clean butt like the rest of us.
Living in a cardboard box. Playing game with no button.
Playing no button game for 80 freaking points.
Yeah, I'll save my $1, thanks.
What if mud butt had an Xbox?
This reminds me. We didn't talk about this before we wrap up.
What would Mudbutt's avatar be? Brown pants.
Yeah, it just would be brown pants, brown shirt, brown jacket.
He'd be Lefty Brown.
Nice. Awesome.
What if Mudbutt was Lefty Brown?
The Mudbutt Gamers.
Or until they change their name. This is episode 1 of the Mudbutt Gamers.
Coming at you from the toilet.
This is Mudbutt Phoenix. This is Mudbutt Ace.
Yeah, Mudbutt Ace. I gotta change my Twitter name. Oh, God, no.
Help us. All right.
Captain Mudbutt.
Crusty Mudbutt.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Diabetic Mudbutt.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Oh, wait. T-Talk Mudbutt?
Mudbutt T-Talks.
Oh, yeah.
Mudbutt Talks, I don't know.
Mudbutt Talks, like butt talks, but Mudbutt Talks.
Mud Talks.
No, he needs to be Timba Talks.
Timothy Talks. Timothy Talks. It sounds like Timothy Talks. Timothy A. My, oh my, what a mudbutt day.
What if Mudbutt?
T Talks was one of us.
What if Mud Talks was one of us?
How much you want to bet Captain Awesome's kids have the mud butt?
They probably do. Then they would have to eat something to have mud butts.
Sure, they don't have. They have the opposite of mud butt.
Their butts are super clean.
The opposite of mud butt, dry ass.
They got T-Talks. I don't know what that means.
I know.
I didn't know T-Talks was a listener though until the other day.
I didn't either, honestly.
Yeah, we're like, who the hell are you? Why am I following you on Twitter?
No, I know. I mean, like I played Left 4 Dead with him before, and we talk on Twitter and Platform Nation all the time. But I didn't know he was a listener. I don't know if that was his first episode the other day, the flashback or whatever. But he told me because I asked him if he liked it or whatever, and he's like, "I liked it. I liked all of it, even the talky parts, like the parts that we were talking. You know, he's like, he thought it was all funny.
Oh,
and
isn't that the point of the show though, for us to talk?
I know he was making a joke. Like he liked all the extra stuff, and then and also the.
Oh, okay. Well, then I won't delete him.
Yeah,
he'll like the show too.
Yeah, he has. He ought to.
Yeah, he'll have like 3 or 4 more listeners because every time we say T-Talks. TEETOCKS. T-Talks. And then he gets a new listener.
MUDD.
T-O-C-K-S-S-S-S-B-T.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been listening to his show, The Gamer Husbands Radio, also. So, yeah.
What were you going to say that was driving you crazy?
Oh no, I want to touch on this before we sign off or whatever. Have you seen? I ain't going now. 6-hour show, bitches.
It's like my mud butt over here, bitch.
Yeah, we're on a roll with the mud butt stuff. I can go for 4 more hours just on mud butt alone.
Yeah, bring me more Dr. Pepper with real sugar in it.
What'd you say earlier about the being more mature?
No, that was just like poop and fart and butt cracks and yeah. I have a point, but at least the audio is better.
yeah, the quality is better. That's what matters.
Yeah. So I mean,
the quality is mature.
But yeah, I wasn't reading off a website of something. This is all original stuff. So yeah.
I got you. We've matured in that direction.
Yeah, in the 2 years we've been podcasting, we've gotten to be a better, bigger, brighter show.
Muddier.
But muddier.
But did you see the Halo Reach Special Edition console package that's coming out when the game comes out?
It's the Slim, right?
Yeah, it's a new Slim version, but silver.
Yeah, I've seen that. I really want that.
Me too.
Yeah, I don't know when is all that coming out?
September 14th.
Oh, that's gonna be hard. I mean, I don't think I'll be able. Well, how much? What's the price tag on that?
$400.
Just even $400 for a new Xbox and Halo Reach and controllers.
New Xbox, Halo Reach, 2 controllers. I think it has a wireless headset in there.
That'd be a really good deal.
I think it's $399 because the new 250 gig alone is $299, and the new arcade is going to be $199. So I think that's right.
Really, that's a good deal for all that.
No, I agree. I'm trying to figure out how I can come up with $400.
Yeah, because in that way, I mean, all we have to do is it like a pre-order? Would we have to?
It's a limited edition, quote unquote. So I mean, they're not going to make them forever, but they're going to make a ton of them. But I'm sure you won't have to pre-order.
I think that would be a good idea. I mean, I don't think we really need one, but it wouldn't be a bad deal to get because we're going to be buying Halo Reach anyway. But I guess would our old data pads and all that stuff still work on the new Xbox?
Yeah, it's all the same controllers and stuff. It's just the console's just up there.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that I thought the controllers were a little different or whatever.
I think they're exactly the same as far as I know. Everything's the same except for the console's a new S console.
That's cool.
So, yeah, 250 gig hard drive, wireless is what I really want it for. Stuff like that. Because I really need a desperately upgrade anyway, and I was just like, oh, that's, the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
I know, I like that. I really like that red Xbox Elite when the Resident Evil came out. I really wanted that, but I only saw like 1 or 2. And I didn't really need one, then the time that my Xbox did break, they didn't have it, So it's like... Yeah,
I looked on eBay for those for a while, just seeing if I could find one, Never did really pan out. But.
Yeah, they're still like $400 or $500. But yeah, I think that would be a good thing to invest in.
Yeah, if I can sell enough blood between now and then, I'll be weak, but whatever.
What's going on with the house? Any word from that moving in or whatever?
We're still waiting. I'm hoping to hear something tomorrow, Monday. So we'll see what happens. They're supposed to call me. Maybe they'll have something for me. I don't know. I talk to them every couple times a week. So yeah, we're still waiting. Blah blah blah. So okay, well thanks.
You need to get my butt up in there and get some business taken care of.
Yeah, don't make me unleash the mud butt on you.
And then go up to him and like put him next to a window and be like, "You want to know why it's called window pane?" And then
smash their head into it a few times.
Yeah, and then be like, "Eminem taught me this, bitch."
Yeah. Everything I learned about treating women is from Eminem. Bam 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 bam.
Marshall Mathers, thank you. I bought my house because of you.
Yeah. Why are you calling me Rihanna? Shut up. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, window pane. T-Pain, window pane.
T-Pain. T-Talks pain.
T-Talks, window pane.
Krusty does pain.
You want to read some,
Oh, yeah, well, let's finish up the show here with a little Krusty Dustbag tweets. See what he... start at the top, baby.
Oh, well, I mean, that doesn't mean it's in order, right? Should we start from the top or the bottom?
It just means the newest is at the top, so we can start at the bottom, or it don't matter to me. Yeah, let's see. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I have to read this one? Okay. Har har. Go to church to see thy hooties. They some fine hoochie to look upon, plus give out thy free hugs. Hotcha pop.
I don't know what that word is. Looks like he told somebody to try Xanax and vodka.
Yeah, because he's got Crohn's disease.
Oh, really? So, so that helps.
I don't know. Evidently, he would know. Yeah. I mean, he is a doctor.
Yeah, I would take medical advice from him. Let's see. Okay, look, chick at Wendy Hottie. I asked for a phone, and she called manager. He tell me she young enough to be my daughter. What dumbass? I don't have a daughter. And then, here we go. Why boss make my ass work today? No sale happened. It's so stupid. I shall be able to go home and relax for a while. Oh, relay for a while. Keep going down. Let's see. Find something that's not a reply, I guess, or... Oh, yeah. Art thy uncanny sibling making show this week with Whisper Man, Captain Awesome, report, and about ripping him home life, poor kids.
And it's like Captain Awesome isn't the one that's doing the reviews. It's Diabetic Dude. Oh, we have to say that too. We have to put his review in too.
I guess we'll put that at the end then, since we... Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we'll do... Yeah, but that's Diabetic Dude that does the reviews for us, not Captain Awesome. He wrote the box art that we read, but he's not the whisper guy, which he doesn't whisper anymore. But anyway,
it's in there. Like you can decipher it, but you have to think. Okay, so Captain Awesome is really Diabetic Dude. Let's see. Yeah, only matter of moments till Patton Oswalt is Philly. Braves can suck it. Excuse me.
I like Patton Oswalt.
Yeah, I think he's talking baseball, though. Let's see. Har har, what gangsta ass loser? I don't know, he's a link to something.
Har har, spoon, broken back cowboys. I don't know why hottie get pissy at face when I tell them they have nice ass. It's supposed to be complimentary upon them.
Exactly.
Har har, dumbass here eat bagel up in his face and walk right into wall and fall. He have cream cheese up nose and in eyes. Looked like ass.
And then he went off. We were doing something, what does it say? If my penis were a TV show, and then I don't know, he didn't do it right.
What was it supposed to be the name of the show?
Yeah, it's supposed to be the actual name of the show, but he was changing it to where it would actually be a sexual show.
Like Different Strokes, Three Company, Tool Time, Banana Split, Pasty Days?
Yeah, I don't know what that was supposed to be.
Pork and Mindy, Learning Shirley, The Flint Bones, The Gay Team, The Honey Boners, I Screw Lucy.
Yeah, it's that's
what do you mean wrong? I came up with hilarious names.
I told him, I was like, you're doing it wrong. And he's like, what do you mean?
What? You reading into Tweet Rang. I didn't say I was on Gay Team. I saw a show about penises, Gay Team.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
My butt.
Oh, no, something went wrong. I can't believe it on Twitter. Something went wrong. Please try again.
Oh, I know. Fail well all the time.
Yeah. There we go. Where's that one?
No one play game right. I all just repeat each other personality over and over again.
What?
He always acts.
Yeah, he replies to a lot of people, which is cool. Yeah. Mostly Captain Awesome and me. And
then he comes with, what spec require for that? I have Alien Quad 4.5 gigahertz with 10 gigabyte GeForce 1060 card. Will that work on it?
It's like yeah.
What? How do you know these numbers and things?
he's like Helen Keller, but he has the flash of brilliance. Oh no, he's more like Sling Blade. He can work on the engines or whatever.
Yeah, and then he comes and beats people with a lawnmower blade.
Yeah. A sling blade.
He likes French fried taters. You don't kill that there, boy.
You ask him about a lawnmower, and he's like, "Oh yeah, combustion, explosion, blah blah." Spark plug,
oil leak,
banana hammock, mud butt.
Oh, banana hammock, mud butt.
It doesn't work at all. Mud butts and thongs don't mix.
Oh, why? Why the imagery?
Oh, it's so good. All right, well, I guess that's going to about wrap it up for us this week. We can turn this one in and to the teacher and see what she says.
F.
Yeah. F you. But yeah, I guess since we forgot to insert it into the middle, during the show, that big dude. What is his review for? Was it Inception or was it something else?
Inception review.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, yeah, we'll roll his review of Inception the movie here, and then close out the show. You know how it goes. Anyway, I guess that's episode 24, whatever episode this is. The Timba and Mudbutt show.
The Timba and Mudbutt show is the greatest thing ever. And and here we are, and we're coming in the show, and I'm thinking, of course, it's never what I think it's gonna be because I always was like, oh, well, maybe it'll be like the Borderlands show or like the Mel Gibson show, which we didn't talk about Mel Gibson at all.
I really thought we would.
Yeah, I really thought so too. But of course, we don't have the clips and stuff like that. So maybe next week or something like that. Or
I guarantee you, the married gamers will have all that ready for you.
Yeah, really, it'll be on cue.
Yeah, Chris will be dropping sound bites constantly. I'm gonna burn your house down.
Seriously?
No, I don't think so.
I was gonna say, I thought that they were like a good show,
No, that's why it's funny.
And they're all like, and then we cooked a cabbage yesterday, and we're good gamers, not rapey molesty gamers.
We cooked the cabbage. That's a signifies goodness. Cabbage cooking.
Yeah, they're like normal. they're no Timba and Mudbutt. They're like we went to Comic-Con and we're married.
Yeah. We went to Comic-Con. We didn't dress up. We just went in there normal. We just looked around. We bought some comic books, and we left. What?
What, Mudbutt?
What? Mudbutt. What? Mudbutt.
Oh, God, we watched all these South Parks, like the best of, and, they were so funny.
Sounds awesome.
So funny. Yeah. So.
I didn't get to talk about my movies either, but I don't care.
You saw movies?
Yeah, I watched The Crazies and something else, but I ain't worried about it. The Crazies is good, though. Go watch The Crazies.
Yeah. How was it? My Name is Bruce.
Yeah, I thought it was awful. I didn't like it.
I didn't. Why did you watch it?
Because I like Bruce Campbell.
Oh, yeah. Kenneth was watching it. He's like, this is hilarious. I'm like, this is the stupidest movie I think I've ever seen.
It's like, I get it. Like, I understand what he's trying to do and what the movie was trying to do or whatever. And I like Bruce Campbell as much as the next guy. Mm-hmm. But I like Army of Darkness. I don't like celebrate his whole catalog. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, that kind of guy. I'm like a specific time period of Bruce Campbell, and I like him in Spider-Man or whatever. But yeah. I didn't know what to expect. I heard people say, "Oh, yeah, it was awesome," and then I watched it. I was like, "Oh, this is shit."
Yeah, I know. It's like old and stupid.
And it's like the same jokes over and over again. I get it. I got I got the shtick of the whole thing. And, by the way, it's, at least hire a writer.
I'm not an 80s movie fan. It was in the 80s?
Army of Darkness was in the 90s, because it came out, around, I think, in 93, because I think it came out right around the time 92 or 93.
Yeah. So was this before or after?
Oh, My Name is Bruce is well after. He's I don't know when. It may have been 07, 08, 09. I don't know. But it's way more recent. But it's kind of parroting off of his whole little... because, he does have, a nerd, geek following, he's got one of those cult followings that certain people get when they do certain things or whatever, and that's fine, and I'm one of those guys where I'm like, oh, yeah, Bruce Campbell kicks ass, but at the same time, but I haven't seen, probably 90% of his stuff either, as far as, a lot of those stupid sci-fi movies he's done and different stuff like that. I've seen Evil Dead 1, 2, and Army of Darkness and a couple miscellaneous things. A little bit of Burn Notice. But otherwise I'm not, Like I said, I don't celebrate his whole catalog, whatever.
Yeah, I know. I didn't.
Not on this IMDb on a daily basis. Oh, look.
Like I am with Gerard Butler.
Yeah.
I'm like, we did watch Law Abiding Citizen.
So good.
Yeah, well, the first time I saw it, I only got like the last half. I'm like, well, why is Gerard Butler so bad? And then I saw the beginning. I'm like, oh no, that's why. I'm like, stupid Jamie Foxx.
I know, dude. You watch that and you're like, and then there's a couple times where we were just, holy mother of Moses, like, wow, that's awesome. And then, the little twisty end or whatever.
Yeah, I like it when that judge answers the phone. It's like bullet to the head. I'm like, every time I'm like,
didn't see that coming a mile away at all.
Yeah, I think that's a good movie. I like that movie.
Yeah. But The Crazies is really good too. Y'all should check that out because Timothy Oliphant and some chick. But it's a pretty good story and it's pretty good stuff. Zombies, the usual stuff, but it's cool.
I still have the same two movies here: Time Traveler's Wife and like Possession or something. I'm like, oh.
Is it that Beyonce movie?
No, not Obsessed, but
okay.
Possession, like with Sarah Michelle Gellar. It's like a B movie, I think.
Isn't that on like Instant?
Probably.
No.
I don't know. I got it in. I don't know.
I have no idea, but that's cool. I was thinking Obsessed, and I was like, don't watch that.
I've seen it on my cable, and I'm like, I don't really want to.
Yeah, you don't want to. Yeah.
I don't want to put myself through that.
I know, because we watched that. We read that one night and watched that, and like we thought it was one thing. It's like one of those movies where you think it's like one thing because the trailer leads you in a certain direction, and then come to find out it's like, well, that's not even really what happened. What
Yeah.
she has no reason to be crazy. Like I don't, I'd have to spoil it for you, but not like you care, but.
Oh God, please no! I'm gonna watch it tonight. I've been waiting forever.
It's got Kevin Costner, and that's all. That's the only spoiler I'm gonna give you.
Oh no!
Yeah, he's obsessed. Ali Larter's obsessed with the black guy, but the black guy's obsessed with Kevin Costner, and Kevin Costner's obsessed with Ali Larter. So it's a big circle.
Yeah, there's a big love circle in my butt.
Yeah, and then they all just stand around a nuclear bomb and pull the pin.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be the best ending ever. Anyway, we'll wrap this up. We'll roll Diabetic Dude right here in just a second for his review of Inception, and call it a shoe.
All right, and this is episode 24, the Timba and Mudbutt episode. And we'll see y'all next week. Might be within the Married Gamers, might not do a show at all. What, Mudbutt? And
live in fear, bitches.
Yeah, take this to heart. Be thankful for what you have.
Yeah.
And
glad there's not a new episode because it could be worse than Mudbutt.
there's nothing worse than Mudbutt. And we have our Inception review, and then we're gonna play Magic Man or The Magic in Me or whatever that song is.
We're gonna play Magic Man the musical in its entirety.
With B.O.B. Bob, Mudbutt, and Rivers Cuomo. So
B.O.B. Bobby Ray, what you gonna say?
I spin these lyrics and I'll leave you like epilepsy.
Does epilepsy ever leave?
I'll leave you shaking like epilepsy.
Second, like I saw a shake of Oregon with epilepsy.
Let's get retarded in here. Yeah.
Good times. All right, well, this is the Uncanny Gamers. Check us out at theuncannygamers.com for any crap. You can leave us a voice. Find our phone number there. Leave us a voicemail or send us an email. Whatever you want to do. Who cares?
Yeah. Oh, and I think we still have a T-shirt and a Rock Band pedal to give away. So if anybody will email us with an address, then we'll just give it to you. I mean, we don't have a contest or anything. I mean, as long as you listen, that's all. That's good enough for us. But call and leave us a voicemail or send us.
It's a Guitar Hero pedal, by the way.
Guitar Hero.
It's like the one that because you needed two to play like the Metallica, or so I have an extra one. So it's for that.
Oh, okay.
Just so they know. I mean, they don't.
Yeah, and like some stickers or something. So
and like a T-shirt. I don't remember what the T-shirt is right now, but it's a gaming T-shirt. So I mean, as long as you're not 400 pounds, you can wear it.
I'm gonna wear it right now. And so just if y'all send us an email or whatever, then with your address and name and all that good stuff, then I can send that out to you. So whatever.
Yeah, we don't care. We've checked out. We checked out 6 episodes ago. Well, 24 episodes ago.
Yeah, I mean, we try and do these contests, and you jerks never enter them, and then it's like, Diabetic Dude's always on the win, so it's like...
That jackass. I mean,
yeah, how dare he be a part of the show?
I'm gonna send a T-shirt to Captain Awesome so his kids can wear it. So they'll
they have to divide it 4 ways.
They all have to put you in it at the same time. It's like, okay,
we're just waifs anyway.
Yeah, it fits. It's like a blouse.
Then he shows them in the window, and they're like, "Oh, window pane."
Oh, now I know what window pane feels like, Daddy. Daddy,
this window is so dirty, Daddy.
By the way, I think he's already pre-ordered the Halo console.
Jesus.
No, I'm just kidding.
Hate that guy.
Yeah, I know, right? Jackass.
Stupid tweets.
him and his tweets and his fancy money and his kids with no hair because it fell out
from the rickets.
From the rickets. Okay, we'll wrap this up. We just had to get a little dig in there.
You suck.
Yeah. This is our new sign off every show. Captain Awesome sucks. I'm out.
Yeah. Screw you, Captain Awesome. See you next time, guys.
Shove your money up your butt.
Mud butt? Or send it to us. We don't care. We don't care about you and your money and your life and you're working for NASA and all that stuff. Shut up.
NASA. Okay, cue up the old diabetic dude. Cue up mud butt dude. And
Cue up the old diabetic. Nobody wants to listen to the old diabetic. He's like, I went and saw this movie with a bunch of children, and then my blood sugar went low, and I passed out. And I was so angry, I went and got a refund. Those damn kids.
It's like that SNL sketch where they're like, they make the movies for their grandparents, and they cut out all the stuff, and it's like they're on the screen. Look away, Grandpa, look away.
Yeah.
All right, diabetic mud butt coming at you. Peace out.
Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, this is Diabetic Dude, and I'm doing kind of a different review this time around. I'm going to be doing a movie review instead of a game review. Last week I saw Inception, and Phoenix had asked me to review it for the podcast, and I thought that was an awesome idea. So I'll get into that now, but before I start, I would like to say there are no spoilers in this. I'm simply just giving the story and, what I thought of it. What I say is no more than what you would see in a trailer for it. So just letting everybody know, no spoilers in this. The movie is about Dom Cobb, who is played by Leonardo DiCaprio. He was in The Aviator, Titanic, What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and a lot of other great movies. He's a phenomenal actor. So he plays Dom Cobb in this movie. Dom Cobb is an extractor. He enters other people's dreams to obtain information that isn't accessible otherwise. He has, this machine that's in this briefcase that pulls out these strings. They attach it to the people, and he enters their dreams, and they're in these worlds, and that's where Ellen Page would come into the picture. She is a architect for the dreams. She creates basically 3D mazes, and she's the only one who knows how these dreams are laid out. And so she plays a valuable role in their extraction. You also have Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who was in 30 Rock and 500 Days of Summer. He's a phenomenal actor in this movie. He plays just like this sleek, cool character. And Ellen Page, she was in Juno and Whip It and X-Men 3, if you're not sure who she was. So yeah, they have this whole team together, and they're extractors. They need to get this information, and so Leonardo DiCaprio wants to do his last job. You'll figure out why when you watch. So the actor, his name is Ken, I don't know if I'm going to say this right, but Watanabe, I don't know. He wants, this Ken guy, this is the actor's name, by the way, I forgot what his name was in the movie. He wants Leonardo DiCaprio and his team to go into the mind of Cillian Murphy, who played the Scarecrow in Batman Begins. He was the bad guy in Red Eye. So this Ken guy, which is the real actor's name, by the way, wants Cillian Murphy's character to split up their empire, this company, so that this other guy can have his company be number one, and so they can make more money. So they need to plant an inception into Cillian Murphy's mind, and an inception is where they plant an idea in their dreams, which needs to be carefully laid out for this type of mission, because it can go so wrong. They need to plant this inception so that they can plant the idea, and when they get out, the idea just grows and grows and grows in their mind. So it's basically them coming up with this idea. So the story is just phenomenal in how they play it out. It's a very original idea. The only other movie that I personally can think of is a movie called Dreamscape that came out back in the 80s, where they go into people's dreams, but it wasn't like this. This gives a very human feel to everything, and the fact that they carry this briefcase around, and when they do it, the person's asleep, they whip all the equipment out and go into their dreams. It's just, well thought out. The movie is about 2.5 hours long, so definitely make sure you go to the bathroom before, because I highly don't recommend you getting up during this movie. It's a movie you need to see from, the credits to, the end type of thing, just because there's so much information. And it's not an overwhelming amount of information, it's just that there's a lot of information that you need to know by the end. So you'll want to remember certain things, and it won't be hard to remember certain things just because you'll be on the edge of your seat the whole time. I had M&Ms in my bag, and I forgot to grab them until an hour into the movie. I was just so into it. The acting is phenomenal. You have a great lineup of actors. Leonardo DiCaprio plays a character that you really do care about and really do want to know about and what happens to him in the end. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, he plays just really cool. He's the cool guy of the group, Ellen Page, I love her. I love her acting. She's a phenomenal actress. I was a little bit worried about her character just because she can play that sarcastic teen so well. And while I love that style of her, I wondered how it was going to fit in this movie. And she actually kind of blew my mind because I wasn't expecting to see her in such a serious role. She did phenomenal. She played a very book-smart character, cracked off a few one-lines, but she was a great character in the group. Cillian Murphy, he's a tough character to explain without giving too much away, but he did a really good job. The man is a phenomenal actor. So you got a group of people who are just great actors and actresses. The director of this movie is Christopher Nolan, who also directed The Dark Knight, Batman Begins, and The Prestige. So he is just, he also directed, wrote, and produced Inception. So he has done a big part in this movie. So he has just a style about him that is phenomenal, and this movie has a very Dark Knight feel with a Bourne Identity feel. It's just a great mix of styles into it, and then it's got the Christopher Nolan touch to it. So it's, if you're a fan of The Dark Knight and Christopher Nolan's work, definitely go check this one out. If you're not, I still recommend going to check this one out. As far as a final rating goes, I'm easily going to give it a 10 out of 10. This is my new favorite movie of all time. So definitely, I highly recommend going to check this out. I'm really glad I actually got to see this in theaters, but it's not one of those movies you have to go see in theaters. But if you want to go see a movie, I highly recommend going to this. It's probably the best thing in the theaters right at the moment. So definitely go check this one out. It is my new favorite movie of all time. So I can't stress how cool of a movie this was. I want to go see it again, actually, but, that's beside the point. So, anyways, Inception, I highly recommend going to see it if you have the money. 10 out of 10, perfect movie. I don't see any other movie like this, being done for a while, but you are going to see the copycats on it, so definitely go and see the original idea. Anyways, that's going to do it for this review. I'm finding myself rambling now. So thanks for letting me review this one, and